Welcome to our comprehensive guide on using Google Meet. Whether you're a beginner or looking to master advanced features, we've got you covered. This video is designed to be your one-stop shop, breaking down everything from the absolute basics to some of the more nuanced functionalities that can really elevate your virtual meetings. We'll be diving deep into starting and joining calls, scheduling meetings like a pro using Google Calendar, and exploring all those in-call features that you see on the interface, things like screen sharing, captions, and managing participants. Plus, we'll touch on crucial aspects like security controls, how to record your sessions if you're on a workspace account, and finally, some troubleshooting tips for those moments when tech decides to throw a curveball. My goal here is to make this super clear, super practical, and hopefully, by the end of this, you'll feel way more confident using Google Meet. We've got a lot to cover, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so first things first. How do you actually start a Google Meet call from your computer? It's pretty straightforward, but let's walk through it step by step to make sure we cover all the bases. Navigate to meet.google.com. The page is clean, usually with an option to enter a code or link, and a prominent button to start a new meeting. Once you're on the Google Meet homepage, click the New Meeting button. You can choose to create a meeting for later, start an instant meeting, or schedule in Google Calendar. For an immediate call, select Start an Instant Meeting. Your browser will likely ask for permission to use your microphone and camera. Grant these permissions. Otherwise, nobody will be able to see or hear you. You'll see a preview of your video feed. Now that your meeting is live, the next step is to get other people in there with you. You'll see a pop-up with the meeting link. Copy this link and send it out via email, a messaging app, or whatever communication channel you prefer. Alternatively, use the Add Others button to invite people by typing in their email addresses. And that's essentially it for starting a call. So, you've been invited to a Google Meet call, or maybe you have a meeting code or link. How do you actually join in? It's just as simple as starting one. Let's first talk about joining from a computer. The most common scenario is receiving a meeting link. Clicking this link is usually all it takes. Your default web browser will open, and you'll be taken directly to the Google Meet joining screen for that specific call. If you don't have a direct link but have a meeting code, navigate to meet.google.com. On this homepage, you'll see a field labeled Enter a Code or Link. Type or paste that meeting code and click the Join button. Before you're fully admitted into the meeting, you'll usually land on a preview screen. Here, Google Meet gives you a chance to check your audio and video. Now let's switch gears and talk about joining from a mobile device. You'll need the Google Meet app installed on your smartphone. Once the app is installed and you've signed in with your Google account, joining a meeting is very similar to the desktop experience. Alright, so starting instant meetings is great for spontaneous chats, but often you need to plan meetings in advance. This is where the beautiful integration between Google Meet and Google Calendar comes into play. Scheduling a Google Meet call directly within your Google Calendar is incredibly efficient. First, open your Google Calendar. Create a new event by clicking the Create button or directly on a time slot. Fill in the event details. Give your meeting a title, set the date and time, and add the Google Meet video conferencing link. Add your participants by typing in their email addresses. Once all the details are filled in, click the Save button. Google Calendar will ask if you want to send invitation emails to the guests. Choose Send, and the event is automatically added to their Google Calendars. Chapter 4. In the thick of it. Mastering in-call features. So, you're in a Google Meet call. What can you actually do besides talk and be seen? Google Meet packs a surprising number of useful features into its interface. At the bottom of your screen, you'll typically find a control bar with icons for your microphone, camera, captions, screen sharing, and more. The microphone icon allows you to quickly toggle your audio. The camera icon does the same for your video feed. Next, let's talk about screen sharing. There's usually a button labeled Present Now. Clicking this gives you options. You can share your entire screen, a specific application window, or just a single browser tab. Another powerful feature is live captions. Google Meet can automatically generate captions for what's being said in real time. Managing how you see other participants is also customizable through layout options. Chapter 5. Meet on the Move. Using Google Meet on your smartphone. These days, a lot of our work and communication happens away from a traditional desk setup. That's where using Google Meet on your mobile device becomes incredibly valuable. The first step is to download the Google Meet app from the Google Play Store for Android or the Apple App Store for iOS. Once the app is installed and you're logged in, the home screen will look quite familiar. Starting a new meeting is very similar to the desktop experience. Joining a meeting on mobile is also straightforward. The mobile interface provides essential controls, typically at the bottom of the screen. Chapter 6. Show and Tell Effective Screen Sharing in Meet. Screen sharing is one of the most powerful features in any video conferencing tool. The Present Now button is your gateway to these options. The first option is to share your entire screen. A more focused option is to share a window. The third main option is to share a Chrome tab. When you start sharing, Google Meet will usually show you a small preview or a notification indicating what is being shared. Good practice involves preparing what you want to share in advance and turning off notifications to ensure a smooth presentation. Chapter 7. Keeping it secure. Host controls and security features. When you're running a meeting, especially with external participants or a large group, security and control become really important. Google Meet provides hosts with a range of tools to manage the meeting environment. One of the fundamental host controls is the ability to manage participants. As a host, you can mute individual participants or remove them from the meeting. Another powerful tool for hosts is the Mute All button. Screen sharing permissions are also a key aspect of host controls. By default, anyone can share their screen, but you can restrict this ability. Google Meet also incorporates quick access settings. When quick access is turned off, people who are not explicitly invited need to ask to join. Beyond these active controls, Google Meet has several built-in security measures. Chapter 8. Capturing the Moment. Recording your Meet sessions. Sometimes you need a record of what happened in a meeting. Google Meet offers a recording feature, but it's typically available for users with certain Google Workspace editions. Starting a recording is usually done from within the meeting itself. Look for an Activities button and select Recording. Before the recording begins, Google Meet will show a prompt to inform all participants. After you confirm, the recording will begin. Participants will see a visual indicator signifying that the session is being captured. When you're ready to end the recording, go back to the Activities panel and select Stop Recording. The recording file isn't available instantly. It needs time to process. Once processed, it's automatically saved to the Google Drive of the meeting organizer. Chapter 9. Smooth Sailing Fixing Common Google Meet Hiccups. Even with the best technology, sometimes things just don't go as planned. Google Meet is generally very reliable, but you might occasionally run into common issues. One of the most common issues is audio not working. First, check if your microphone is muted in Google Meet. Also, check your computer system volume and ensure your speakers or headphones are selected as the output device. If others can't hear you, ensure your physical microphone isn't muted and that Meet has permission to access your microphone. Camera issues are another frequent pain point. If your video isn't showing up, ensure the camera icon in Meet isn't toggled off. Laggy video or poor call quality is often related to your internet connection. Run an internet speed test to check your connection. Browser-related issues can also cause problems. Ensure your web browser is updated to the latest version. Finally, a good old restart can often work wonders. Outro wrapping up your Google Meet journey. And there you have it. A pretty deep dive into Google Meet, from starting your very first call to troubleshooting those occasional hiccups. My hope is that this guide has demystified some of the functionalities and made you feel more confident navigating the platform. Thanks for watching. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech tutorials. Your support really helps the channel grow and allows us to create more content like this. Until then, happy meeting, and I'll see you in the next video.